This is the Tier 9 British Tech Tree medium tank, the Centurion Has. It's known for mostly one thing, which is the exact same thing the FV4202 is known for, the gun. It carries a gun called the L7B. Now, sure, its DPM might seem pretty poor at 2500, its dispersion, though, is fantastic, and same for the 3.2 second aiming time. Penetration on the standard is through the roof at 255, and it's when we take a look at the high explosive pen that things get a little crazy. Its HE pen is 210 millimeters base. If you're running calibrated, that goes up to around 230 millimeters of pen. Now, with that 230 millimeters of pen, you are able to deal 440 damage a shot, and that is no joke. That means you outtrade every single Tier 10 medium apart from the FV4202. Even a WZ121 that deals 420 stands no chance to the Hesh. Now, there is a catch. You gotta pen it, and you got no premium shells. You could run the Royal Ordnance, but if you're honestly grinding up this line to run this gun, you've got your priorities set very, very wrong. But we're going to be doing something very weird in today's video. You'll notice I'm not running either of these guns. I've got the Tier 9 20-pounder Type B on my tank. Now, this is the exact same type of gun you'd find on the Centurion 1 as the top gun. It's got good DPM at 2555, great dispersion, fantastic aiming time. So what happens when you run this gun on a Tier 9? Well, the DPM goes, just a bit up to 3500. Yes, you are reading that right. This tank has 900 more DPM on the stock gun than the top gun. And it's not like you lose that much pen. It's got 226 millimeters of standard pen and 255 on the premium. Now, what that means is you can actually quite easily cut through most Tier 9 armor. Yeah, Tier 10's a bit iffy. I mean, if you're up against a T110E5, yeah, you'll be able to cut through its side armor or even its lower plate. But IS-4s, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, at least for me, because I'm the one playing it. Yeah, good luck to me. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Hopefully, I'm against Tier 8s. My friend actually pointed this out to me. I didn't realize that this vehicle had this much DPM until I started looking at the Blitz hanger stuff after my friend pointed it out to me. I was like, you know what? It'd be a fun video. So we're going to see how this works out. Obviously, there are a lot of issues, and I wouldn't suggest ever run this. I mean, it's literally just a joke. That's what the whole video is about. But we're going to see how this works. Oh, meant to do this. And I will say one thing about this tank is that you can't really tell that it's the stock gun. I mean, you can. If you look hard enough, you can definitely tell. But for the most part, it's actually pretty tricky to notice when you are running the stock gun, which is good, because I don't want people to realize until they've been hit by me that I am running the stock one. Now, good news is that since we only have a 3.9 second reload, I am able to pepper the enemy. Now, sure, it may only hit like a little bit of a P, but it'll still sting quite a bit if I'm able to pen 2 shots. I mean, 2 penetrations in this vehicle is actually equivalent to basically what a Hesh pen would normally be. So what am I going to do? Well, right now, I'm being a bit cautious. The enemy has an E3, and as we know, the T110E3 is an incredibly powerful tank. And there exactly is the T110E3. Oh, and there is some more tanks. A lot more tanks that I really don't want to play with. In fact, that E50M just high-rolled me for 408. We've got the E3, speaking of the devil, pushing right up over here, who is in, yeah, I don't really know what to say is going on right now. I'm going to push up. Maybe we can get some shells into this pattern. Here we go. Let's put on our adrenaline, and, well, that was a waste of adrenaline, wasn't it? That guy got cleared literally instantly. So let's aim in. We got the E3 over here, and we actually managed to pen the front of an E3 on that little itty-bitty weak spot. I would try again, but I obviously got to be very careful at the exact same moment here. Let's try again. I just can't hit it. We actually did end up hitting it, but we didn't pen it, which kind of sucks. So what am I going to do? Well, we got this E3. He's just kind of chilling here. Wow, we actually penned another one. Look at that. We got 2 pens on him so far. And now we can start maybe getting shells. Some vengeance into the E50M. Let's go. There's 1 pen into him for 233. Come on, let's keep getting more out. There's a second one for 212. And let's get one more out. This guy did tunnel me, but you know what? Sucks for you, because you are dead. So there you go. Pretty decent. I always wonder why people would tunnel, especially that E3, a stock Centurion. I mean, sure, I have a lot of DPM, but there's no way that these players know how much DPM I'm actually sitting at, right? So, I don't really understand that. But this game, yeah, it could have been better. We didn't really get much damage out, but we didn't really have the opportunity to. There's no way I'm penning frontally a T110E3. I mean, we did. 2 shots, actually, quite surprisingly. But, yeah, for the most part, you don't expect to pen an E3 every day of the week. So, what am I going to do? Well, maybe just, no. No, I had my hopes too high there. Sounds how much damage did we deal? We did about 1 shot on the Patton, 2 shots on the E3, and about 2 on the E50M, so maybe 1,000 damage. I don't think we would have actually done any more with the other gun, which is kind of sad. Well, actually, I take that back. We probably would have done a little bit more, maybe around 1,1800, just because we have more alpha per shot. We weren't really able to use the DPM, so let's try one more time and see if this works out. Now, against tier 8s, this is where I think, personally, this is going to be a little spicy, because sure, people are going to be scared of me either way. I got a 440 damage Hesh gun, but now Centurion Mark 5s, which are known to be very strong tanks, are just going to kind of bleed to me. That's my, at least, theory, is that they're going to be like, haha, he shot, so now we can push him. And then I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to keep shooting. So, I don't know. I could be YOLO rushed by them. I mean, they are in platoon, and they are pretty broken tier 8s. Not broken, but I'd say the Mark 5 is one of the stronger tier 8s out there, so that's a good way to put it. So either way, I'm going to push my tank aggressively into position here. There's an E75 spotted, and ooh, we're actually getting some nice spots out. So let's see if we can get a shell out. We can't get that E75, but I might be able to get some shells out into the VK100. Let's see. Aiming, and there you go. One nice tap into the VK100. And can we get another one out? Well, you know I'm going to try, and no. Okay. I guess he's just going to pen me right through the front. Well, that's my luck anyways. It is Blitz, and my luck is usually quite bad in this game, so what do I want to do? Now, we do have the Centurions off to the side, and we can get a bounce on the side of a Centurion. We also got the IS-8 over here. Let's get one shell in. You know what? One is better than none. It's my favorite thing to say. So, there's a nice shot into the Mark 5 over here. We do have that IS-8, though. Nice bounce on the turret. And we also got that VK100, who I don't really want to poke. If I'm going to be completely honest, yeah, it's probably a bad idea. Now, we do have that Mark 5, and he looks like he wants to play with me. Now, I'm fine with that, because as we went over, this gun, well, the DPM is crazy. So, I don't really know what this guy's plan is, but let's see if we can can't pin him just yet, but this is where I'm going to put on my adrenaline, and maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to get some nice shells into this tank. So let's put on my adrenaline. There's 2 shots into his vehicle. Let's start backing up. I mean, that is 2 pretty nice shots out, but I got to be careful. Very, very careful, obviously. This guy, I don't really know what they're doing. If I'm going to be honest, they're poking a tank that has way more DPM than them in this scenario. Like, a lot more DPM. And sure, they do have an Emil 1, but not a deadly enough Emil 1 to really scare me off. We do have that VK off to the side. Maybe we can get a... Oh, you know, let's finish that guy off. Very, very good. And this Emil, while he is in a very deadly tank, I'm not super worried, because once he's on that clip reload, we are the deadly ones. All I gotta do is make sure that he doesn't pen me every shell. In fact, he might even be reloading. I don't know what he's doing. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no clue what he's doing in his tank, but we, you know, honestly, even if he shoots me here, I'm just gonna keep peppering him. We've already tapped him for a lot of health, and I don't really know what he's doing. But, you know what? We're doing fine. We're already at 2,900 damage. Let's keep getting shells out. Oh, he's on his shells, isn't he? Yes, he is. I bet he is. Yep. Well, unfortunately, we just couldn't get that last shell out. We were doing great, and I was wondering what the heck he was doing, because he was just sitting there. But either way, we're going to win this game. And not only that, but I was able to do over 3,000 damage with the stock Centurion. Now, which gun would I have done better with in this battle? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I think that we did probably better in this battle with the gun we are running. And that guy's called me a moron for, yes, penetrating him with like 15 AP shells in the lower plate. But oh well, we're gonna win, and can't complain. So pretty good. So, what would I say is the goal, or should I say the lesson for today's video? If you're grinding the Centurion stock, it's not terrible. Would I suggest it? No, I mean, you can do well in it, don't get me wrong. You saw here in this tier 8 battle, we pretty easily demolished a full health Emil 1. Not only did we completely destroy this guy's hit point pool, but we took apart the Centurion Mark 5s. I mean, we did pretty good. I'm not going to complain. We did 3,424 damage. But I think we would have also done quite well with the other gun. We would have gotten a 400 damage shell out on the VK100. We would have gotten some bigger alpha shells out on the Centurion. So yeah, it's pretty even on my opinion, and for the issue is, sure, the gun works great against tier 8s, and in certain scenarios against tier 10s, this gun will probably work better for you. The issue is, for the other scenarios where it doesn't work better for you, you almost have every advantage over with the top gun on this tank. So I personally believe that, yeah, don't try the stock gun. It's fun, you might want to try it out for a battle or two, but apart from that, don't use it, probably not going to go well. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!